Hello, this video covers the Polycom CCX model Teams Handsets. Here we have a CCX 400 model. I'm logged in with my email address and password. You have your time and date on the top left corner. You have your profile picture or initials on the top right corner with your number and your status. So let's make myself available. Changing your status to available is that simple. If you have any notifications, such as a missed call or a voicemail, it'll be displayed at the top of your handset. Here I have a missed voicemail. From here I can clear the voicemail, I can delete the voicemail, and note if you click delete it will delete the voicemail from the system directly. You can call the person back or play your voicemail by clicking the play button. This is one notification. As you can see, the top right corner is flashing for your notification of a voicemail, as well as your voicemail section on the bottom has one new voicemail indicated. Here you have a calls section, people, which is your contacts, and access to your Microsoft Calendar. To the right side of the handset, you have a Teams button. This Teams button, no matter where you're at in your handset, will direct you back to your display page. Here you have a plus and minus for your volume, and the volume is dependent on what you're using. If you're using your handset, this is your handset volume. If you're using a headset, this is your headset volume. And if you're using speaker, this is your speaker volume. When receiving a call, you'll receive a call on all Teams devices that you're logged into, meaning on my handset, and also maybe a mobile app if I'm logged in via my iPhone or Android. Also, your PC app. Once you answer a call on a device, the other devices stop ringing. So here's an incoming call. To accept that call, I can hit headset, speaker, pick up my handset, or simply click accept. If I click decline, I'll be sending this call to voicemail. Let's click accept. During a call, your options for the call are on the bottom. You can mute yourself, change to speaker, keypad, end the call, and your three-dot kebab icon will allow you to put the call on hold, transfer the call, or part the call if you have part call options. To put the call on hold, simply place put on hold. The person you're talking to is hearing hold music until you press resume to resume that call. If you wish to transfer a call, click your kebab icon and click transfer. It gives you two options, transfer the caller now or consult first. You're starting your transfer, so do you want to transfer this caller to another number or to another person directly? That will be your transfer now option. If you wish to consult or talk to the person that you're transferring this person over to before you transfer them, that will be your consult first. So let's click transfer now. Here you see you're in the transfer now option, and it says search for people, the to option, who are you transferring them to? So you can enter a direct 10-digit number to transfer them, or you can enter a name. So let's go to ABC and enter a name. Let's search for someone on my Teams account. There's Jonathan Holt, for example. If I click the kebab, I can send them straight to their voicemail if I choose, or if I click Jonathan Holt, it's going to send this call or transfer them now directly to Jonathan. Let's back out of this option. The customer's still on hold. Click the kebab and let's do the consult. Now that you're in a consult and transfer option, you can enter a 10-digit number or again, type a person within your organization's name. Let's add a number. I'm going to change this to numbers, enter a number. Once you have it, you're calling that person. Again, the other person's on hold. So you're talking to the person you're consulting with, letting them know you have a caller on hold that they need to talk to. If they can take the call, you'll simply complete the transfer by clicking the complete transfer option at the top. If you wish to hang up with this person, you can hit end and pick up your original caller. So this person says they can take the call, so I'll say, okay, here they are. Confirm, I click OK, and now the call is transferred successfully. We'll do another quick example of a transfer now, direct transfer. Again, someone calls in, you take the call. When you're on the phone with them, click your kebab, click transfer, and click transfer now. The tone you hear is the caller being put on hold. Again, search for a person or enter a number. So let's again enter a number just for example. I misdialed, so let's back up. It's important to make sure you're transferring the caller to the correct number. So make sure before you actually click transfer that you enter the correct number you're wanting to transfer them to. That's for a regular transfer or a consultative transfer. Type in the person. Now you're transferring that caller. This will stay present until that caller picks up. Now you can see the transfer is successful and your call is ended. If you wish to remove a notification, let's remove this one for voicemail. Just click the X. Now your display is a lot cleaner, but again, you have the voicemail icon down here, so if you wish to check that voicemail, you can tap voicemail, and that voicemail is here. Tapping the voicemail will play that voicemail. Let's go back. Clicking your Teams button goes back to your main menu. If you wish to add a caller to your call, so let's do that. Let's go to Calls. I'm going to go to my recent call history by clicking Recent. Then I'm going to call this number back. Here, when you tap it, you can call them, add them as a contact, or you can add them as a favorite. That's your 3 icons. So let's call them. So whether you make a call or receive a call, within your options of adding somebody to your call, you have a multiple participant icon on the top right corner. We call it the snowman icon. Add participant button. So if I tap it, participants, add people. So it tells me who's in the call. It's myself and this person. To add a person, I click add. Again, search for a person within your organization or a number, cell phone for example. So if we're typing a name, it's rather simple. Let's add a number. I'm going to click the number option and let's enter a number. Tapping the number, add members. Now you're calling this person. They've answered. I now have a 3-way call, a conference call. If you wish to add more people, you can click the Add People icon at the top. It gives you a list of your participants, and notice to the right that you can mute all by clicking Mute All or mute each individual call. Tapping on a caller will allow you to mute that specific person. Again, you can do that here, but you can also remove them from the call. So let's remove them. Now it's just a 2-way call. Airing back, that's your call window. To hang that call up, simply hit End. If you wish to make a call, let's go back to our home screen. To make a call, your dial pad, you'll click Calls and click the plus option. This allows you a dial pad. Here, you can search for people by clicking People, and now you can enter a name. For dial pad, enter a number. Again, only simple 10-digit dialing is necessary. So let's call someone. And click Call. Now you're on the call with that person, just like any other call. Another option, if you have this option, meaning if your administrator has enabled Call Park, you'll have an option to park a caller. Maybe the caller is asking for somebody within a specific department and not someone specific. So if you have a Call Park option, when you click your kebab, you'll have a park call option here. So they're not asking for someone specific. So I'm not going to transfer them, whether it be transfer or consultive transfer. If I park them before I click Park, what this is for is you can park them on a 2-digit extension, basically putting that caller on hold, but they're not live on your line. So let's park them. It says parking. The caller is now parked. They're hearing hold music. Your code is 10. They are parked on code 10. So if you notice, if you go back, I'm not on a call with this caller anymore. Your code is up in the top right corner because you're the one that parked them. So now you can get in touch with someone within a specific department, say accounting for example, and tell them, hey, there's a caller on code 10, please pick them up. To pick up a caller, you'll go to Calls, and you'll see a park option on the top right corner. When you click this option, you'll pick up the call entering the code. So let's enter the code, 10, and click OK. Now you've retrieved that parked call talking to the person from some other desk, or maybe your cell phone, for example. Every option we've showed you here in this video, the transferring, the putting someone on hold, and parking calls, if applicable, can be done from a mobile device as well. So I'm going to hang up. I'm going to go back to my main menu. Someone else is going to call me, but I'm not going to answer it from my desk phone. I'm going to answer it from my mobile. You see a call coming in. If I answer a call from another device, say my mobile, I'm not at my desk. When you return to your desk, both on your computer and your handset, it gives you the caller ID of the person you're talking to on your mobile or the other device. And it says you're in a call on another device. You want to join this call on this particular device. Click Join. Here it gives you a brief description that your mic is off on your handset. Let's click Join now. So now you're on both devices. You're on your desk phone and your mobile. You're muted on your desk phone, so all your audio would be using your mobile. Note that adding a device, I can control this caller from my handset or my mobile. If my handset, I click the kebab icon, I can put the call on hold, transfer the call, park, etc. Every once in a while you'll get how is the quality of your call. This is information going back to Microsoft. You can answer it if you like, or X out of the top. So as you can see here, I'm still on my mobile. So if I wish to rejoin my handset, I can rejoin that call to my handset in addition to my mobile if need be. Once that call is over on your mobile, that banner will disappear. So for your calls icon, you have your favorites. If you wish to add a new favorite, you can add a new favorite by clicking your plus option. And then you have your recent calls to the right, scrolling and calling them from your handset. The people are your contacts. If you wish to add a new contact, click your plus option. For calendar, this is your Microsoft calendar in your Outlook. Everything on your Outlook will be displayed on your Teams calendar. So think of this as your Microsoft calendar. You can access it from Outlook, you can access it from your Teams handset, your Teams mobile, or your Teams desktop application. And for voicemail, there is a list of your voicemails. If you wish to play a voicemail, simply tap and click the play button. If you click call, you're calling the person back, adding them as a contact, or you're deleting that voicemail by clicking the trash can icon. This is all for your training. Thank you for joining.